champions, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing amazing. Happy New Year to you. 2022 is such an amazing year. I hope you can feel the spirit. I hope you are excited about all the great things that this year has to offer. So let's talk about people in our lives that have a progressive mindset. Why do we need people in our lives that have a progressive mindset? Because with such people, we are actually able to be our best selves. Having people that are encouraging, that are positive, that are growth minded also helps us to be those. And when we are those, we are able to follow our dreams, we are able to push through difficulties, we are able to grow from one level to the other. And that brings us peace, that brings us happiness, and that actually helps us live in purpose. So it's important to have people around us that are progressive minded. And on top of that, it is also good to be a person that is progressive, a person that is positive, a person that also helps bring out the best in other people. And so today I thought we should talk about signs, 3 signs that a person has a progressive mind. How can you tell that somebody is progressive in their thinking? The first sign that somebody is progressive is they do not make small of other people's achievements and other people's dreams. So what that means is they do not belittle other people's achievements, regardless of how small or how humble those achievements are or how big they are. A person who is progressive in their thinking does not make them seem small. Instead, they applaud achievements, they applaud others that are pushing, others that are making an impact, others that are making efforts. They applaud that and they encourage it. They like to see people successful, they like to see people thriving, they like to see people happy and at peace. So that's one of the signs that somebody has a progressive mind. Number 2, they do not join in tearing other people down. Whether it's a public figure whose name is being dragged in the mud, or somebody in their community or in their circle of friends that's going through difficulties, you do not find a person that has a progressive mind tearing them down. I think most of us would be familiar with that. It happens a lot in this day of social media, where information is out there and everybody is reading it. And sometimes you would typically, or we see it often, where people's names are just being torn up and negative stories are being spread about them, or they make a mistake and everybody just magnifies those mistakes. So it's when somebody has a progressive mind, it's difficult for them to engage in that type of stuff. They find it hard to tear somebody down. They find it hard to smear a person's character. They find it hard to join in all this public shaming and making people look bad. And also, even if in their personal circles, they always try to bring in positivity into conversations, into negative conversations about other people. They will always try to look at something from a positive light. They always try to share a story from an encouraging, uplifting perspective, even if somebody is having difficulties or somebody has, quote, messed up. Sign number 3 that a person has progressive character is that they do not dig up dirt about other people. So think about it this way. There are people that specialize in analyzing other people and finding all these things about them and then making a big deal of it, spreading it, talking about it, writing about it, conversing about it. And that takes up a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort. So somebody that is progressive in their thinking does not have the time to do that. Granted, there may be situations in life where you may be going through you may be in a difficult situation with somebody, whether it's at work, at home, with your business, it could be your customers, but you're facing these difficulties in a particular relationship or particular interaction, and you talk about it because you need support. You talk about it because you're looking for solutions. You talk about it because you want to get it out of your system. But that's different from having conversations where you are deliberately wanting to dig up stuff about somebody and spreading it. And that's also different from having negative intentions. So somebody that has a positive character or that has a progressive mindset will help you find solutions. They will support you through those difficulties. What they often tend to do is to make sure that the conversation is leading towards progress, it's leading towards solutions. So those are the signs that somebody has a progressive character. What happens is that when you spend time in their presence, you will always feel calm. You will feel like you came out with something great. You will feel like you can actually live your best life, and you feel all these good feelings. And when you have all these good feelings, you think clearly and you're able to move forward. So this year, I encourage you to spend more time with people that are progressive in their thinking. And most importantly, guess what? As a leader, a champion, a go-getter, a change agent, I encourage you to become somebody that is progressive in their thinking. Thank you for joining me today. See you again next time. Bye.